Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming this really gorgeous, summery, fun look using the Colourpop Orange You Glad palette. I'm so in love with this palette, and I'm actually very in love with this look. My eyelids decided to cooperate with me today, so this cut crease I'm extra proud of. So if you want to learn how to get this really gorgeous and shimmery look, then please keep on watching. We're first going to start by priming our eyelids. I'm using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Eye Primer. I'm going to be taking my Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Powder in Butter, and I'm going to go ahead and set the primer using my Luxie Large Fluff 233. Also going to go ahead and set my brows like I always do. Today we're going to be using Colourpop's newest launch. I believe this is their Colourpop Orange You Glad eyeshadow palette. I'm excited. Look how gorgeous this is. This is such a gorgeous palette. I'm so excited to use it. Look how pretty. I love this like pressed glitter right here. Oh, just it reminds me of summer. It's so beautiful. I'm taking my Morphe JH30, and I'm going to be taking the color Zested right here, which is a really light pale orangey color, along with Creamsicle, which is a nice orangey, like a sorbet orange. Go ahead and start warming up my crease. I'm going in at an angle. I'm just going to be taking the shade Creamsicle and deepen it up even more. Make sure you blend it into the inner corner, whatever you have left on that brush. Okay, so then I'm going to take my Morphe R40. I'm going to take Creamsicle once more, and we're just going to add that into the outer corner. Taking the color Rise and Grind right here, which is a really peachy orangey color, as you can see. Like, this is just like an orange, kind of like a orange sorbet, like a bright orange sorbet, and this is like a kind of like a burnt orange, I want to say. I don't even know. But I'm going to take it, and I'm going to apply that on top of Creamsicle. I'm going to go back and take Zested, that really pale, like almost skin tone orangey color, with my Morphe JH30, and just blend out any harsh lines. At Morphe M441, I'm going to be taking the color Sunkissed right here, that brighter orange that I was talking about. Tapping off the excess and just applying that ever so slightly to brighten like the outer edges. In the same brush, I'll be taking Mimosa Mommy, which is like a bright neon orangey color, and we're going to brighten up the outer corners. I'm tilting my mirror down just so I can get it into the crevices and crease. And now I'm just like really getting it into the outer corners, just like a definition. Going back with my JH30, I'm just going to blend out any harsh lines. At the JH33, and we're taking Ya Peel Me, which kind of looks like a, I don't know, like a deep red orange. Ya Peel Me. And we're going to apply that in the outer corners. So I'm first going to tap it in the outer corners, wherever I want it to be. And then I'm going to start blending it inwards. I'm really just like pushing this color into the inner corners because I really wanted to deepen it up, have that definition. Taking it into the inner corners. This color isn't as deep as I thought it would be, but that's fine. We can always just like make it deeper. I kind of like how it looks right now. It kind of looks like a burnt orangey shade. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my JH30, taking a little bit of Creamsicle and Sunkissed and just blend out any harsh lines. I just want to make sure that everything is blended seamlessly. A little blending crazy. I've decided that I'm going to do a half cut crease. So I'm going to cut my crease with my Tarte Shape Tape in Light Sand. And I went ahead and cut my crease. So as I've mentioned before, my eyelid folds changes all the time. So last time when I filmed like last week, I had like multiple folds in my eyelids. Much harder to create a more seamless half cut crease, but today as I'm filming this video, they both have one like extreme fold. I don't know if you can see, but like if I'm looking straight like this, you can see that there's one consistent fold on each eye, so I was able to cut it a little bit higher to make sure that you can still see the shadow and make my crease look much deeper, if that makes sense. So I used my Tarte Shape Tape, and you guys, I finally found my NYX glitter glue, so we're going to be using that. Just going to make sure to really blend out Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to take my Dose of Colors brush and apply it. Go ahead and use the color Tangerine Dreams right here, that really pretty orangey color. I'm going to spritz a little bit of the Colourpop Amethyst priming spray just to make everything more dramatic and pigmented. I'm doing this first because the NYX glitter dries down really fast and it gets really tacky. So you just want to make sure that you're working one eye at a time. Go ahead and take my Dose of Colors concealer brush. I wiped everything off, and this is much more flat and precise. So I'm going to go ahead and use that to really carve out the concealer and the shadow. And when you get to the edge, you really want to like blend out from side to side. So pretty. Morphe E18, and I'm just going to blend inwards first. Palette, taking Ya Peel Me right here, and slowly blend everything out. You guys, I'm so obsessed with this. I'm going to take my Makeup Shack T66 with Ya Peel Me, stab it a little bit, line it to make it even more, to pop out the shade Tangerine Dreams even more. I just love doing cut creases because just look at how it makes your... It's so pretty. Go ahead and take my JH30 with Creamsicle and blend. I just love it when my folds of my eyelids cooperate with me. It just is such a good makeup day. Add and take the shade Clementine, which is the pressed glitter in this palette. That's gorgeous. I'm going to tap it on top. Do you guys see that? You guys, that is so pretty. Hope you guys can see. I'll zoom in a bit. Now we're gonna move on to the face. I love using the NYX glitter glue because the glue doesn't get anywhere. Like, it just makes the shadow stay where I applied it, so it's amazing. Go ahead and apply. I also got these sticks, the Colourpop Light sticks. These are also from the Tangerine Orange collection. This is in the color Bullseye. The high points of my cheeks. Ooh. I don't know, like, if it's glittery. This is my first time using it. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tarte Cosmetics buffing brush. Maybe I'll spritz a little bit because that's really pretty. Take the Beauty Blender and just blend it out a little bit. Some new foundations today. I have to mix the shades because I think one of them, the shades in between these two, are a perfect match, but it was opened and I couldn't find another one. These are the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup All Day Wear, has SPF 18. I have the color Warm Beige and Tawny, so I think the color in between would be a perfect match. But like I said, someone opened it, rude. I really like it because it's full coverage, like medium to full, but it's glowy. It's glowy and it just looks very skin-like. Take my Sonia Kashuk foundation brush and mix the two together. Kind of mixing the two shades together just makes it matches pretty good. So now after foundation, I'm going to take my beloved NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Ginger and just apply it, also taking the time to carve out my shadow. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my Fenty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer in 190 to just brighten everything up. I kind of like to scrub off of the brush because it does, the applicator I mean, because it does hold on to quite a bit of product. Just want to brighten it a little bit since my foundation was a little bit deeper in color. Went ahead and blended the concealer out. I'm going to be taking my Morphe E28 and just go ahead and blend in the inner corner since I did go a little crazy. So now we're going to go ahead and set the under eyes. I went ahead and mixed both the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Powder in number 2, I believe. Yeah. And then my Fenty Beauty powder, and I just mixed it in with the little Fenty Beauty cap, and I'm going to go ahead and set the under eyes first. I'm just going to make sure that there are no creases. I'm going to press in first. I'm going to take my brush, the Morphe E48, and my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Face Powder in number 2 and just set and dust off the powder. I'm going to set the whole face. This is my Colourpop powder brush. Setting my whole face, I'm going to go ahead and bronze it up, give me a little bit more color. It's like a Colourpop and Fenty day. Using my Fenty Beauty Instant Warmth Bronzer in Private Island. This is a, oh, I can't open it. This, in my opinion, is a really pretty shade for those who are like light to like a lighter medium skin tone, I want to say, depending on what kind of bronze you want, but I really enjoy using that bronzer e.l.f. complexion brush. Go ahead and contour the cheeks. I'm using my Too Faced KoKo Contour Chiseled to Perfection. I'm going to use my VE4, taking medium cocoa and dark cocoa. Taking a big old powder brush. This is the Morphe E41. I'm just going to blend. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and just carve out contour. I went ahead and tightlined my upper lash line with the Marc Jacobs Earthquake or Brownie. Oh, this is called Earthquake. And then I went ahead and smudged some liner on my lower lash line. This is Colourpop's Creme Gel Liner in Overboard. I don't know if they still have it, but it's a really pretty deep brown with a little bit of shimmer. So I just went ahead and smudged that in the lower lash line. I go ahead and work on the lower lash line before I apply mascara and lashes. Taking my Makeup Shack T66, I'm going to go ahead and use Peel Me right here, that deepest shade. Just blend it underneath. I go ahead and take my Dose of Color shader brush and just blend this out. The color Rise and Grind right here, and I'm gonna blend that out using that shade. To apply some mascara, I'm using my Lancome Hypnose Grandiose Extreme, and then I'm gonna apply some lashes, which are most likely going to be the KoKo Lashes Goddess. I have my lashes on. These are my KoKo Lashes Goddess. I'm going to apply some blush now. This is the blush Colourpop blush stick in Under Pressure, which also came in this tangerine collection, and I'm going to go ahead and just apply it all over on the back of my hand like this. This Morphe brush, this is the E34, and I like to use this because it's like a dual fiber type of brush. It's synthetic, so I like to pat it on the back of my hand. It just applies it really nicely. Because I did have a lot of, I already set my face, so I don't want to apply the stick straight to my face because it will kind of wipe off and move my makeup. And doing this, it still looks really natural. Kind of makes your cheeks look pinched. Kind of looks a little dramatic. So I'm going to go ahead and blend. Apply some highlighter. This is my Elsie the Eclipse highlighter in Soul. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and take my JH09. Such a pretty highlighter. I'm going to go ahead and use my Dose of Colors fan brush. That is gorgeous. Take my Lexi 231 to do detailed highlighting. I'm going to do a little bit of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. And take my Colourpop brush. I'm just going to dip it into all three of those shades. Kind of just go over my face a little bit. Just to kind of blurs everything like a real life Instagram filter. It just looks blurred and that's what I like. And set my brows. I finally found my Hourglass Arc Brow. I thought I had lost this, but it was like stuck in between a corner or somewhere. This is in Soft Brunette. Just pushing up my brows. Set the face, I'm using my MAC Fix Plus. This is from the like Cherry Blossom collection. Cotton hair. And applied some Lower Lash Line Mascara from Maybelline. This is the Lash Discovery. And move on to the lips. Go ahead and line my lips using MAC Oak. Actually, I'm going to do Anywhere Caffeine. That's a little bit more brown. I also purchased, I'm not quite sure if this is also from the Tangerine line collection that launched. This is the Ultra Blotted Lip in Scenic Route. This is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.